guys, Jacob Mario here for the last topic of the week.
It's a me.
Where we are going to be talking about anime that we had really high expectations for that didn't satisfy us at all.
Yeah, just kind of... Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah. Saw the trailer for it and we're like, oh, wait. I thought... Oh.
Yep. Oh, man. Oh, man.
You want to start us off?
I will start us off with... Psycho-Pass.
Okay.
Yep. I saw the trailer and I heard all of my friends talking about it, and the premise I was all about. It's like anime Minority Report.
I thought it was pretty good.
I'm all in.
I thought it was pretty good, I guess.
I guess I just came into it expecting a lot more than this emotionally stunted cast of half people.
Were you really hyped up by your friends? It's like just sort of talking about it?
Yeah, they're
I
like,
knew a couple of my mates that were pretty hyped it up.
well, that was the thing. Like, I watched it and I'm like, oh, this is some crazy, like, future cop, like, thought crime going on, which is admittedly there, but they neglected to tell me how just boring the cast was. These, like, half people that are just like, I am one thing, hello, and then, I mean, it's got all the components of being good anime, which is why I don't hate it too much, but I was like, you could have been so much more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can kind of understand that.
Hit me with yours. Yeah, don't hype up anime to your friends.
Yeah, don't do that. That's just really mean.
Tell them to watch stuff.
Goblin Slayer.
Yeah.
There was all this hype about it being like...
Because
of the first episode, everyone was like being like, oh my god, this first episode, blah, blah, blah. We even did discussions and stuff on it as we were watching it. And for the first couple of episodes, it was pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that.
The first episode was
It's pretty out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty out there. But then
some boundaries.
Then as I watched more of it, it just got boring.
Yeah.
Because it was so overhyped because of the drama it caused that I just went, meh.
Yeah, it was...
sad, really, but kind of the truth.
They threw all this edginess at the beginning to try and distract people from the fact that it wasn't really a well-made anime. Which is a shame, because they really started it all off very wrong and had the chance for a really good redemption arc that never happened.
I don't want to say they started off very wrong. I'd probably say
they definitely didn't read the room properly.
Yeah, guess.
In the current internet climate of shock and offense culture, which admittedly they were very right to be pretty offended, because there was some pretty bad shit going on in that episode.
Okay, we've already done a discussion on this.
Yes,
so
we've talked about this.
You can go watch that.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
My next one is, it's another one that was hyped up that I thought looked great in the trailers, The Irregular at the Magic High School.
That was good. Okay.
No, I just wasn't feeling it. It was like awesome and magic and cool tech things.
Yeah, kind of at the end there, kind of went south. I get you. Yeah, it kind of went too much, and then there was no more after that. Yeah.
You know how anime makes you go, oh, this is some real anime. It's like, what the hell, Japan?
This is so anime.
you know, like how Darling in the Franxx ends. So you're like, whoo, you went too anime on this one.
Oh, damn, you jumped the gun.
Oh, really?
Say my next one, Darling in the Franxx. Oh.
Yeah, okay, so...
something you really liked.
I really do.
We did a review on it. I didn't mind it too. The ending of it, though. Oh, it ruined the anime. It ruined it. No.
It really did.
Yeah, a lot of people... because a lot of people were hyped about Darling in the Franxx after the first episode came out. People were raving about it and telling me about it, and see, I hate that. I
was one of those people.
I'm not going to listen to people anymore when they go to tell me, oh, it's really good. I'm just going to watch it because I am going to watch it anyway. I know that, so I'm just not going to listen to people.
Just don't listen to your friends.
But
yeah, Darling in the Franxx, like
it was decent, and then it just went
had
off
so much potential. It had that brilliant episode where they finally like admit their feelings. Everyone's losing. They formed that perfect connection and admitted their love for each other. Their Sterilicia goes overdrive and just like from there it's like, oh my god, where are we? And it loses all that momentum. And from that episode on, it crumbled.
Yeah, and then people started hating it more and more and more and more and more.
And I will still say that I'm disappointed in it, but it doesn't really get on this list because there was so much that was right about it up until then.
Okay, I just felt differently. I felt like it was one of these anime that were high expectations and sort of failed at the end.
Yeah, I think
not a huge failure, but a failure is a failure all the same. I just didn't like the ending.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
that's fair.
Which is why I didn't.
This is totally fair.
Which is why I didn't get an S rank in a review format. Yeah. So, what was the next one?
What else didn't get an S rank?
What?
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, it didn't. It was an A rank. There was just one thing.
Much better than that.
There was just one thing missing though.
Yeah.
If you're my close friends, you'll get what I'm trying to say right now. There was just one thing missing though, in the review, wasn't there?
It was me and my input that would have made it better. Anyways, the one that's on my list.
Yeah.
Sword Art Online Part 2. Because Sword Art Online was great. We got to remember, take away everything that's happened over the last long amount of time.
Okay.
When Sword Art came out, that was a show that was...
That was pretty decent.
Yeah,
I didn't mind
it. It was great. Like, it blew up. You know, someone who was removed from anime, it was something that I hadn't really seen before. It was something that blew up in my friend circle, and a lot of the guys that didn't watch anime or had given up.
Like a lot of people certainly talked about it. So I think
people got back into anime and were like, "Wow, this is awesome! I love this."
You go too far with it, but yes.
And then
season 2 was.
Yeah, it was like, "Oh wow, that's the ending they went with." Okay. Yeah. And it's like, oh, season 2. They did really good with that. Why has he got long hair? Why does he look like... Is Kirito a girl now? What? Oh, this is bad. And then it just kept going down because they're like, hey, people still watch. Who needs new things? Just give him longer hair and make him more feminine.
People are still watching this.
I mean,
let's just continue to make this.
I'm not against. Look, if Kirito comes out and says that he's struggling with his gender or that he wants to identify as something else, good for Kirito. But he has to be upfront about it. Because this is getting ridiculous. We all know something's going on, man. You can talk to us.
What the fuck?
Anyway, what's on your list?
Megalobox.
Yep, that's on my list as well.
Oh, it was so hyped. It was so like hyped up at the beginning to be like this grungy sort of boxing spin-off with like the mechanized arms.
Great art direction. It had just enough dumb anime in it of let's totally weaponize and mech our arms, but give us no additional armor. So when you get punched by a truck, you get punched by a truck.
You'd probably die. Most likely you'd die from a couple hits.
That's what got me into Megalobox. I'm like, wow, this is going to be insane. Like, anime levels of insane.
And then it turned out to just be...
It was nothing. It was just like, man, I'm grumpy and I hit stuff.
There's a couple episodes. Yeah, it looks underdog story, and then okay.
This is going to be anime Rocky with robot arms. It wasn't.
Nowhere near. This is disappointing. It was really disappointing, actually.
Such a shame.
It was saddening. What was another one you had?
I have Tokyo Ghoul on here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I thought I was gonna really like Tokyo Ghoul. It was sort of gothic and creepy.
Tokyo Ghoul first season, Tokyo Ghoul 2.
I honestly don't know. I just watched whatever Tokyo Ghoul was on Crunchyroll at the time.
Okay.
It had a dude with an eye patch and he was sad a lot. Kind of. Okay. It's not Black Butler. He also had an eye patch and was sad a lot. But this guy had like demons coming out of his butt and he stabbed people with them.
Well, all of them have a lot of demons coming out of their butt and stabbing people. So
I don't know.
Okay.
But Cameron especially had hyped this up for me. I
know Cameron would probably overhype.
There's an anime store in a shopping centre here. And they always had this one scene playing where he's like tied up in a church and someone's like torturing him, and then he flips and it's like, oh my gosh, what is this? I spent ages trying to figure out what it was, and then I watched it and I was like, oh boy, this is what I was looking forward to. This isn't great.
I mean, a lot of people probably won't like your opinion on this.
Oh no, definitely not.
Yeah. So, but. Yeah, it's
too much edginess for edginess' sake.
Each to their own, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I've mentioned this next anime a couple of times. Just saying, being just.
Oh yeah.
The Master of Ragnarok, Ragnarok and the Blesser of Energon.
What
It
a
was
dumb
just
name.
dumb. It was just. I thought it was going to be good. Me and Cameron did a video on
They
it.
advertised the hell out of that show.
Yeah. Me and Cameron did a video on it about like the top 10 high expectations for like the following roundup of anime, and these were one of them. We were like, this sounds pretty cool. The
Yeah.
trailer looks all right.
It looked all right.
And I watched a couple episodes and went, this is crap. This is so crap. I don't want to watch any. I didn't finish it.
At least you
I
wasn't.
didn't finish it. I should have finished it, but I didn't.
That says a lot for you.
Like I couldn't watch the rest. It was just so boring. I just didn't like it.
The only other anime I know that you didn't finish out of hating was Devilman Crybaby. Which I'm shocked not to see on that list, honestly.
Honestly, I probably would have finished that one if I'd known that this one was so terrible. It's probably I would rather finish Devilman Crybaby than finish this anime.
Oh, you should, because then you get to watch Devilman punch Satan, and then God be like, "Oh, this is getting out of hand." That is a conversation that happens in that show.
Oh wow, okay.
The devil punches Satan. Satan's like,
Well, that's even more interesting. What the hell happens here? Nothing happens. It's just I don't bullcrap. If anyone feels the same, please like the video and tell me in the comments.
Yes.
If you don't feel the same about that one, then I don't know, man. I'll not tell you.
If you like Master of Ragnarok and the Blessed of Energon,
Yeah.
Energon, same thing.
You're trying to think of
Unsubscribe.
Transformers every time.
I mean, it's Energon. It will always. It just sounds like Energon. They even. It's even the same thing.
And her jar.
It's like weird magic power. Okay.
God damn it! What? Do you have another one?
Energon in a jar. I have one that I really like the original version of this, and whilst this is mostly a remaster, they have added some new scenes that I think really brought it down, is The Legend of Galactic Heroes. It is an old anime from like late 80s, early 90s, I believe.
I watched the first season.
Love it. Then they re-released it this year, and I don't know, I just couldn't. I didn't enjoy the like additional things that they added to it, the things that they took away.
When you have to remaster something, then there's some sort of becomes like...
That's why this sort of acts as an honourable mention. Because whilst it's not a disappointing anime, Legends of Galactic Heroes is actually a supremely good anime.
It was just brought down from the... So what's the original if you're going to watch it?
I was expecting I can show this to people and they would be like, oh, what's this like 3x4 resolution of... Is that a person on the screen? It's like, maybe I can show people this thing that I like. No, I'm not going to show this to anyone. Also, I really like Legends of Galactic Heroes because the two main characters just won't admit that they just want to all the time. These two guys that are just constantly angry. There's one scene where they fall into a fountain and they almost kiss.
Why didn't you guys already?
Yeah. It's these two big manly princes. They're like, ha ha ha, I'm going to destroy you. And they like fall into a fountain. They're like, hee hee hee, I'm all wet. Also, you're my enemy. Go away. It's such a beautiful anime of weird extremes. It's great.
God damn it! When you mentioned that, I actually realized that how. Okay.
Yeah, it's very overt.
Wow. Okay.
Anyways, that's pretty much my list. Have you got any others to add?
No, that was my list too. So these were just I chose ones only from this year because I don't know. I felt like they were more relevant. There's probably a lot more I could probably say that. Maybe more older anime that were not really up to a higher standard or just had high expectations. But it's just from this year.
See, my list is mostly from things that people have said to me because I've been out of anime for so long. Like, I sort of built these things of, hey, my friend said this is really good, and I watched the trailer and it looks hype, and I come in, it's like, oh, this isn't for me.
I feel like I don't get the feeling of having a high expectation for something. Yeah,
you're very mellow when you come into things.
Well, and more so because I'm the guy who mentions anime to people. I'm not the person who, like, if anyone who, like, wants to talk to me about anime, they're not going to be mentioning anime to me because they know I've already watched it, most likely. Yeah. I'm the person who's telling them what they should be watching. And that's what people come
ultimately, for what you do, you have to come in at zero. You can't come in with any pre-made bias.
Yeah.
And
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Even if something looks really cool, I have to be like, okay, let's just have a look at this.
This is more an exercise in why you shouldn't let expectations get out of control.
Yeah,
Don't
I
ride the
actually
hype
had
train.
some sort of expectation for the Master of Ragnarok and the Lesser Energy. Oh my god, such a long name!
Such a
I had some
garbage
expectations
name.
for it because I thought it sounded cool, and that ruined it for me. Which I'm not going to do again. I'm sorry. I'll do better. I'll watch every anime. But yeah, Master of Ragnarok and Lesser of Energy. Yeah, it was meh.
Just a meh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of glad I skipped that one, to be honest.
Yeah. But
anyways, guys,
that's it, I guess.
That's pretty much it from us. If you have any that you want to add to our ever-growing list of disappointment, please tell us what you thought was going to be better than it really was. Things that were hyped up to you by your friends, or stuff that you bought into the hype cycle with.
That's a new series. The new series will be called the.
Don't listen to your friends; they have bad opinions.
No. The list of disappointment.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Actually,
anyways,
run
guys,
this down, guys. You'll see that video.
Thank you so much for listening to us ramble about anime and all the things that we love and don't love about it. So, if there are anything that you want to add to this list, throw it in the comments. You know we'll be down there. We love talking to you guys, and we will see you next week. Peace.
Bye.